Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to get it popping. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what we got. Okay, logging for 150 days. All right. All right. Let's see what we got going on. We got it going on. Got it going on. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you something cool. Before we get started playing today, I actually wanna look at some other stuff first. I wanna do some reacts from other channels. Okay. All right. This right here is someone playing something wrong. So we're gonna check out what they're doing. All right. We're gonna check out what they're doing. All right. Yeah. He's saying he's playing the cover to the Pretty Day Art, which just passed for Umamasume.
Oh God. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna be doing another Umamasume song here. Oh boy. All right. Wish me luck, dude. These songs are hard sometimes. Here we go.
Yeah, they are. Got
The
this
art triumph.
horse women
What?
music. Good luck. No, it's not. It's that one.
What?
What? What is this? Is this from the Japanese game?
Dude,
Oh, here we go.
hello?
Oh, never mind. I know. I know what this is. I know what this is.
Why is this so intense? What? Freaking Vivaldi sounding behind, bro. What's up, Mark? What is happening? I didn't realize Umamasume was a Souls-like.
We are the champions.
Dude, hello? What is happening? Wait, oh god. What's next? Bro, hello? Dude, hello? Dude, what the frick?
Wow.
Are they racing in hell? What is happening right now? Hello?
You tell me.
This is from the same game that brought you the banger Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushinshin.
Yep.
Hello, dude? Like, what the frick, man? That was intense.
That's right.
Like, what is happening, man? Oh my god. I don't even know.
For interest. The other one is
Yep.
Hello, dude? Like, what the frick, man? That was intense.
That's right.
Like, what is happening, man? Oh my god. I don't even know.
For interest. The other one is
Yep.
Hello, dude? Like, what the frick, man? That was intense.
That's right.
Like, what is happening, man? Oh my god. I don't even know.
For interest. The other one is
Yep.
Hello, dude? Like, oh god.
Oh, let's see what's next. Hmm.
Eclipse first, the left nowhere.
外から
ヒーローかヒーローか悪夢か奇跡か
おっとこれはジャングルポケット勝利のおたけびか
おっと出来上がったボールのキック。
ハルウララ頑張れハルウララ頑張れハルウララの初めての勝利が見えてきたこれだこれだ目に焼き付けようこれだ目に焼き付けようこれがありがとう
In this game, your heroes will die. A lot.
A lot.
With every defeat, a new hero
On May 24, 2024, Umamasume Beginning of a New Era premiered in Japan, and it was actually my introduction to the franchise. And I'm saying this again, but it's absolutely crazy how popular horse girls are in Japan. And even every morning when I drank my morning coffee, they were there. So at that point, I decided to check it out. In my previous video, I briefly talked about it and really just praised its incredible animation. I thought Road to the Top's animation was amazing, which it is, right? But
You're not ready.
is just something I've never seen before. But the truth is, I've been wanting to make a dedicated video about it. While the movie's reception was largely positive, it also drew some mixed reviews, and I do agree with some of the criticism. For some, Jungle Pocket came off as a pretty standard shonen protagonist whose main trait was wanting to be the best, and much of the supporting cast like Dansu Flame and Manhattan Cafe, they felt underused and underdeveloped. Others missed the usual Umamasume humor and energy, finding the tone here more ominous and dark. Even the sound design was divisive, as they opted for more hollow audio that either built tension or killed the hype depending on who you ask. But if you clicked on this video, you already know where I stand. I love this movie, and I want to show you exactly why.
World Derby.
The story follows Jungle Pocket. Impulsive, loud, and boastful, she runs freestyle races, caring little for prestige or legacy. One day, with her friends, she goes to see the Yayoi show. There, a single racer catches their eye, Fuji Kiseki, and she absolutely destroys everyone. For Jungle Pocket, it's one of those moments that burns itself into your memory. From that instant, she is inspired and obsessed. She wants to run in the Twinkle series and show everyone what it truly means to be the strongest. So she enrolls at Tracen Academy, meets her idol, and starts climbing the ranks. Win after win, she feels unstoppable, like nothing could touch her. Until she meets Agnes Tachyon. Honestly, Agnes Tachyon freaks me out. She is a scientist that studies horse girls on a quantum level. Whatever that means. She is depicted as this eerie, scary, and creepy character, but more than that, she feels kinda off. She doesn't blink and her facial expressions are unsettling. But when she runs, she's untouchable. Their first clash is at the hopeful stakes, and it isn't even close. Not only did Agnes Tachyon completely crush Jungle Pocket, she also set a new record. From that moment, Jungle Pocket understood that if she wants to achieve her dream, if she wants to prove that she's the strongest, she has to beat Tachyon. Then comes the Satsuki show. After an arduous battle on the turf, Tachyon claims the victory again. And then everything goes red. Red like her eyes. The undefeated champion, 4 wins out of 4 races, and has shown absolute domination while racing, suddenly retires. She announces her retirement for the whole world to see, acting like nothing's wrong and refuses to elaborate. Jungle Pocket is left shattered. 2 defeats and no chance for a rematch. Her rival becomes a phantom that will haunt her forever. Next comes the Tokyo Yushin, or the Japanese Derby. This race is the race, the dream that every Umamasume and their trainer chases. Even among the Triple Crown, it is considered one of the most special races. Jungle Pocket runs it, and she wins. Everyone is celebrating her win. Her friends are cheering, Fujikiseki is glowing, and their trainer finally earns the title of Derby Trainer. But what my eyes are seeing and what my ears are hearing do not match. The crowd roars, but the sound is flat and distant. It feels empty. It's said that the luckiest horse wins the Derby, and Poke knows that the luckiest thing that could have happened was Tachyon not being there. This victory feels meaningless, and this is a scream of frustration.
Yeah, she's pissed because she didn't
What
beat
do you
Taekyon
do
because
when your
Taekyon
dream
retired.
becomes unreachable?
Taekyon pulled a
For
straight
Jungle
G
Pocket, the
move.
dream was
She
simple.
said,
Beat
"I'ma beat you
Agnes Tachyon. Prove she
twice
was the
and
strongest
then
by surpassing the
retire
one girl
before
who
you
made
have a
her feel
chance to race me
powerless."
the
But when
third
Tachyon
time
retires,
because I'm
she
already past
doesn't
my
just
prime.
lose a
You know
rival,
that.
she
I know
loses her
that.
purpose.
But you don't get the
最強じゃ
satisfaction
ね
of beating me.
Now every race
That's
feels
what
like
I would
she's
do.
chasing a ghost. Her mind loops on the same question. If Tachyon was still here,
That's
would
smart.
I have lost? She will never know because
Yes.
there's no rematch, no
Well,
redemption,
maybe.
no settling
Actually,
it
no,
on the
probably
turf.
not.
Takyon's
'Cause at that
absence
point,
becomes a
Tachyon's
permanent
like 5
scar.
years old.
In spite of
Way
that,
past
she keeps
prime.
running, but unfortunately
Jungle Book
loses
is
the
just
next two
getting into prom.
races. Each
So-
defeat feels heavier, not because she was beaten, but because deep down she knows that she'll never be the strongest.
That's
And
right.
if you can't achieve your dream, then what's the point to still keep running?
Yo,
And
what's
here's
up,
the
Erwin?
cruel irony.
My
Tachyon
dog.
never
What it
reached
do,
her
bro?
dream either. She says she's content watching others run, that she's okay with someone else reaching the goal in her place.
She's
But
full of shit.
throughout the movie, you can see little by little
Wow.
that her mask, her calculated confidence that she gave everything to keep up, is slowly fading away. Her unreadable face starts to crack. She is grieving too, quietly.
Pause. Pause. And pause. The reason Agnes Tachyon is like this, well, first of all, right, you got to understand Agnes Tachyon, IRL, right? Agnes Tachyon, IRL, that's a scary horse, all right? That's first off. Second off, the reason that she doesn't blink is she developed these contacts that you can see kind of in the screen here that's over her eyes is not just her eyes. You can see the contacts over her eyes. She created this and it what it does is it moisturizes her eyes so she can just keep them open. She doesn't have to blink. That's what that is. And then on top of that, she's really freaking fast. I mean, he's really freaking fast. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Really fast. And Joe would just be mad because one, Agnes beat her twice in a row, right? And then on the third time, there was no third time because she retired. I mean, he retired. Whatever. They retired. Why would they keep racing way past their prime? They knew it was time to get out. They knew it was time to get out and have some kids. That's what happened. Got out on top, had a whole bunch of kids, including digital. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's crazy that so many of these characters are other characters' parents, even though they're all about the same age in the show. It's pretty funny.
And in solitude. Because if someone can reach her dream in her place, what does that make her? For someone like Tachyon, who lived to push limits, who calculated every step towards greatness, the thought is unbearable. Because once you've tasted the edge of your dream, walking away feels like a betrayal. One character has already lived through all of it and has accepted her fate, Fuji Kiseki. Like Tachyon, she was undefeated, a legend on the track until an injury ended her career after only 4 races. She sums it up simply, but with a weight that only comes from hard truth and lived experiences. There are no what-ifs in racing, only what happened and what didn't. It's natural to wonder about the races you never ran, the victories you never claimed, but those thoughts, they can become a prison, a race that plays out endlessly in your mind, trapping you in a loop of regrets and possibilities that will never be real. Fuji Kiseki learned to let go, to accept that some dreams close their doors before you can even step through. And maybe that's the hardest race of all, not the one on the turf, but the one in your own mind. However, there's one idea that runs through every Umamasume story, and that's Be inspired by those who run before you. Despite all of Jungle Pocket's struggles and setbacks, she has not given up. And that has sparked something in Fujikiseki too. If she still wants to run, why can't I? Witnessing that her running has inspired the one who inspired her drives Jungle Pocket to keep going, even though her dream can never be reached.
走ります
Because even if she can't be the strongest, she still loves to run.
走りて走りてんだ
What if your career was cut short? What if you never get to test your limits? What if you can't be the strongest? What if you can't achieve your dreams?
Then what?
It sucks. But a wise man once said, every Umamasume has to play the hands they're dealt, and whatever path their future takes, they still have to face it head on. And I know that not giving up doesn't guarantee success, but if you do, then it's truly over. You're still here, you're still standing, you're still running. One light refracted into infinite colors. One race, infinite possibilities. Even if your path isn't the brightest, it's still yours. So go, inspire others, run with all your might, and never look back.
先に行く
How much like I was like really deep inside, and then it gets like that little hard. Doing all this one. Just cover my whole top lip.
Tell us your story.
$4.99 per month.
All right.
Eclipse first.
Nope. Where is it at? I need the 2025. Holy crap! Got guides and stuff. Where's the 2025? Japan Cup. I think happened yesterday or some like last week or something. What's happening here? Forever Young.
The best of Asia, the best of North America, the best of Europe, the Saudi
Let's
Cup.
see what Forever Young does.
And they're away for the Saudi Cup, a little bit slow away.
Okay. Oh, they're racing tonight too. I like the night race.
Romantic Warrior jumped
Let's go.
and just moves off
Where's
the
Forever
rail to
Young?
get some clear daylight and avoid the kickback. Looking for Forever Young, who's broken well and is right across
They're
the
in
field
Saudi.
as well. Al Musmak
It's the Saudi
is racing
Cup.
in a handy
It's the
position
Saudi
with
Cup.
defunded through the first 200.
Well,
They're
I mean,
being
it
followed
says
by
it right here.
Ramjet, and also there is Wait to
I
Excel.
can tell this is
As
Saudi
last year,
Cup
Rushbutter's
because
the one
like
off the
when you
back
race
end,
it in the
also
game,
towards
there's
the
no
back of the
ambulance
stage,
station,
rattle
but
and
like
roll well behind
it's like
as
oil
they
race
make their way
track,
through the
you
first
know?
400 meters. Forever Young in the maroon colours, but it's Al Musmak
In the
towards the
maroon.
outside with defunded,
That's
and right
them
there
right
on the
there,
running
dude.
rails, Walk of Stars.
This is
Romantic
Forever Young
Warrior
right
tracks
here.
them in
In the
fifth
maroon
place,
colours
Pale
right
Blue
here.
racing on the inside of
Forever Young.
Wait to Excel, then Ramjet
Forever
wider
Young
out to the
looking like
white
they're in
cap of El
second place.
Código.
I don't know who this is.
Chaval
They're
is at the
running
back of that
sideways.
leading group
Bro
on
is
the outside of
literally
Wilson
running
Tesoro.
sideways
Then
and running
behind those
faster
is
than
Intense for Me,
everybody
still a
else.
gap back to Wooden Sun.
He's trying to run on the
Well back on
inside.
Spartazoro as Romantic Warrior moves off the running rail
Romantic
as they
Warrior
approach
on the way.
bend. So out in the
I
lead,
see it on the
Forever Young
green,
on the
in the green,
outside,
right?
disputing it with Walk of Stars. Right round the outside, Romantic Warrior
Walk of
with
Stars
5
on the
right
outside
into
of
the
him.
turn, but is poised under
Ooh.
James McDonald as the big
Ooh.
two move through.
James
Forever
McDonald.
Young, Romantic Warrior
Ooh.
sweeps up on the outside for Hong Kong. They lock horns, and it's Romantic Warrior who finds
Romantic
most initially
Warrior.
from Forever Young in second place.
Forever
The two of them
Young.
are clear from Wilson Tesoro and Factor Cheval.
Forever
Two
Young,
of the
Romantic
great
Warrior,
racehorses
Forever Young,
in the
Romantic
world.
Warrior.
And at the moment, Romantic
Ooh, Romantic Warrior's pulling out. But wait, Forever Young coming back. Wait, Forever Young's coming back.
From the outside, Forever Young has got to within 3 parts of a length. Romantic Warrior, Forever Young, a race for the ages, and Forever Young rounds off a terrific night for Japan. Runs down Romantic Warrior and breaks Hong Kong hearts. Back in third place, Spatazoro, Rattle and Roll from the
Forever
back.
Young wins the Saudi
linked with
Cup.
Ramjet. Then behind those,
That's wild.
out the funded Nel Codigo. A stretch tour
Wow.
for the ages where Romantic Warrior went
I didn't think a
first,
video
but couldn't
game
repel
would put me
Forever
back
Young,
into
who
watching
ran
horse
him
racing.
down in the final 50 meters to win
I used to
the
watch it all the
fourth
time
race
as
in
a
row
kid, but
tonight
it wasn't
for
like
Japan,
Saudi
and
Cup
the one that matters
you know what I'm
most.
saying? It was like the
The winner in
Kentucky
the last strides
Derby
of
and
last year's Saudi Derby
you know,
wins
American
the
race.
Saudi Cup in
Like
similar
ESPN.
fashion. Romantic
ESPN
Warrior
showed them
got a
every
break,
Sunday.
faced the
I used to watch them all
kickback,
the
did
time
Hong Kong proud.
because I didn't want to watch
Eventually it was
NASCAR.
Forever Young
So
for
instead
that
of watching
familiar
NASCAR, I watched
nation
horse racing.
on Saudi Cup night.
Because if I was watching horse racing,
for
I couldn't take
Japan,
NASCAR.
2 here in successive years. Forever Young won the Saudi Cup.
Watch live racing
Every
now
day.
on racingtv.com.
What is this? What? No, skip. Okay, I was about to skip it again. The best of White Horse. What?
スタートしました。13番ソラシ好スタート。バイオスパーク後ろから。ホームストレッチ先行争いは、まず5番トーラスジェミニが行きます。トーラスジェミニがわずかに先頭に立って、2番手外から13番ソダシ上がっていく。11番ウィンキートスと並んで、ソダシが先頭に並んでいって、拍手が上がります。1番ステイフーリッシュ、3番手インコース、2番佐藤セシルが5番手、おっと6番のバイオスパークはアクシデントか、外立ちに寄せて止まりそうです。12頭が1コーナーをカーブしていきました。まず先手は5番のトーラスジェミニです。リードは1馬身半から2馬身。2番手13番ソラシがっちりと抑えます。1番ステイフーリッシュ、3番手にコーナーカーブ。11番ウィンキートス、7番ペルシアンナイトシ5番手。その後が2番のサトノセシルで向こう上面に出ます。中段のインコースが3番マイネル・ウィルトス、並んで4番のラブズ・オンリー・ユー。先頭との差は6、7馬身。向こう上面に入っています。その後が9番アイスバブル、8番ユーキャンスマイル。スタートしての 1000m は59秒9と計測されて向こう上面中ほど、後方から12番ブラストワンピースがぐんぐんと追い上げていきました。先行グループまで取り付きます。10番のディアマンミノルが現在最高峰となって800を切りました。3コーナーのカーブでここで入れ替わります。13番ソダシ先頭に入れ替わります。12番ブラストワンピース2番手、トーラスジェミニ交代。4番手は7番のペルシアンナイトで3、4コーナー中間。さらにはその後11番ウィンキートス3番手に上がって、そして4番ダブズオンリーユー。中段からポジションを上げて現在5番手の外です。4コーナーカーブ400を切りました。13番サークラの女王ソダシが先頭で4コーナー回って直線コースに向かっていきました。12番ブラストワンピースが2番手、ペルシアンナイト2番手に接近。その外で4番ダブズオンリーユーが現在4番手200を切りました。ソダシが先頭、リード2馬身。7番ペルシアンナイト追ってきた4番ダブズオンリーユー。13番ソダシが先頭だ。ソダシが先頭だ。追い詰めるペルシアンナイト。ソダシ先頭でゴールイン。大きな拍手に迎えられて13番。
The Okasho field are off and running on the inside stripe. Commence well. Studi shows pace, and there goes Sadashi looking for the lead. Janesta is up there well. Not too way out to Vive, and going on is Yoka back on the inside. Fine Rouge. Going on is Akai Umamasume into a prominent position. Swooping over is Shigeru Pink Ruby. Then losing some ground up to Vive. Enthusiasm well back in the run. Alongside there is Elizabeth Tower that seemed to cop.
Hold up. Did he just say what I think he just said? Torino Musume. Okay, it says Torino Musume right here.
Umamasume into a prominent position, swooping over is Shigeru Pink Ruby, then losing some ground after Vive. Enthusiasm well back in the run. Alongside there is Elizabeth Town, that seemed to come a bit of a check. There goes Make Yell around the outside and taking off his Songline. Back on the inside, Bluebird, followed by behind them is Mini Isle. Well back in the run is Ho Ho Excel. On its inside along the paint is Stripe. And back will it well and truly is Saturno Reynos. And really at the tail of the field, about 4 away at the moment, struggling is Coconut as they go down the side in the Ilka Show for 2021. And now fighting the front is Make Yell. She's got there with not too much trouble. Running second is Studi, running back in third and looking prominent is Genestra. Out wider, starting to run on is Mini Isle. In behind them, Shigeru Pink Ruby and Sudashi looking for a way out. Back in behind them, and Fine Rouge gets a nice run up on the inside. Saturno Reynos with work to do, starting to peel off the tail of horses with 200 metres to go. Sudashi finds the front. Where are the challengers coming from? They're on the outside. Here comes Saturno Reynos. It's Sudashi at the moment. Fine Rouge. It's Sudashi. Fine Rouge. Saturno Reynos is going to lunge at the last moment. They hit the wire. Sudashi wins it from Saturno Reynos. Maybe Fine Rouge in for third. Racing in the hunch in juvenile fillies with Make Yell and Opal Moon slow away, along with Geraldina. The rest jump fairly as they settle. Salvia and Yoka take up the lead. Asian Hit 10, Paul Neyron sweep across with Infinite Cap from wide gates. Then the favourite Sodashi, handy early with Shigeru Pink Ruby from Ringo Ame, Saturno Reynos and our Gold midfield. Win Aglaya, then Namino Mita next. Make Yell continues a wide course and really yet to relax. Inside her is Hula Leono, Luxon. Right there. Then can Uberleben, Opal Moon are near the rear. At the moment, Geraldina is at the tail as they approach their first quarter. Not too much change in the order. Up front, it's Yoka and Paul and Neyron leading up front from Salvia and Asian Hit 10. Sodashi a sweet run along inside Shigeru Pink Ruby, then Infinite. Next is Ringo Ame. The second elect Saturno Reynos with Namuramita. Our Gold, Win Algaya. Make Yell never been on the track. There you are. Then Hula Leona, Opal Moon, Uber Leben. Geraldina still sees them all. Little change as they lead. Yoka, Paul Neyron, and Asian 10. Sodashi shuffle back slightly. And Shigeru Pink Ruby, Infinite, Ringo Ame. But down the outside, running on nicely is Make Yell. Wide out and beat wide the trip along the inside. Yoka. Here's Sodashi. Make Yell still there, a tough run. Back on the inside, Saturno Reynos outside. Uber Leben, they go to the line. It's tight, they hit it. Don't know, maybe. Sodashi from Saturno Reynos. Uber Leben and then come Make Yell.
That's what I'm realizing. A lot of these races are dependent upon the jockeys. Yes, the horses are doing all the running. But who's giving them the courage, encouragement to run, right? Because you know they want to stop. You know they want to stop after like the first turn and a half. They want to stop. They're like, yeah, nah, let's man. Right here, get on my nerves. These daggone commercials.
When I saw the groom came to the horse crying, I couldn't hold myself, and I thought, wow, this horse is just phenomenal.
As a jockey for so many years,
yeah, Christmas, we everywhere, bro. We everywhere.
I
horse racing, racing in general, football, basketball, baseball. There's a famous Chris in all of them.
He's present from God.
I'm telling you, go look in the top 5 of every sport. There's a famous Chris.
Everyone needs to see this.
Somewhere.
That was utterly brilliant.
Such a common name. That's why I love and hate my name at the same time.
Check, Christoph. What
common and unique.
I had a toast with cheese and ham.
He's missing one letter off his first name.
The image that Equinox gave
my
to
mom
everybody
did say
was
that
quite
she wanted to
special.
call me
I think
Kristoff. I mean, everybody
he
calls
had
me
that
Kristoff,
image because
but
he had so much talent that
she could have put it
even
on my birth
somebody who
certificate. I
doesn't know
wouldn't be
much
mad.
about horses or horse racing
It'd be different
just
from
could see that
like everybody
he was
else.
special from his debut. He had a big self-confidence.
イクイノックスリード3馬身4馬身外から9番のメンアットワークが2番手に上がってきた先頭は2番のイクイノックスゴール
And after winning post, I thought, wow, this one is going to become something.
You know how bad it hurts to fall to get thrown off a horse?
I used to compare him to Usain Bolt, you know, the perfect
It
athlete
hurts not as bad as getting thrown off a bull.
This job for this sport. He was strong enough to take off.
I've never been thrown off before.
Light enough to fly.
But I've
2,000 meters, the
people get
Fuji
thrown
course
off.
in Tokyo.
But the only difference is a bull's going about 50 miles per hour, jumping up and down. These mugs are going 50 miles per hour.
To be honest,
40, 50 miles per hour.
On the backstretch.
And if you fall left or right, you getting ran over by like 5 different. Look at this. If you fall off at any point in this race right here, you get ran over
when I put Equinox
by
out,
the horse.
straight.
You getting trampled.
Can
bro.
I
It's over
catch
for
him?
you. It don't matter who you are, what kind of gear you got on. Oh, by the way, they all wear gear. I don't know how people don't know this, or people just assume that these jockeys aren't wearing any gear. Of course they're wearing gear. They're wearing knee pads, they're wearing thigh pads, they're wearing leg, butt pads. They got a butt pad in there. They got, well, you can see it actually right here. Yeah, we can see it right here. He's got chest armor. He's got back armor. He's got the same kind of armor that umpires wear. He's got on the same armor that umpires wear in during games, during baseball games. He's got the same chest armor on. Actually, it might be thicker. Actually, it is thicker. It's thicker than their armor or their gear. He ain't got no arm pads. I'm surprised. Most of these riders got like forearm pads or knee, elbow pads, but he does have leg pads. He got you see it right here in the front. His leg pad there on his thigh. He don't have no butt pad though. This guy don't have no butt pad like some of the other racers, and you'll be able to see that like they're yeah. But what I don't understand. I still don't understand this though. What is going on with the knee situation here? What what is that? Are you supposed to do that, or is that just like a thing Kristoff does? See what I'm saying? Because I know you're not supposed to sit on the back of the horse like while you're racing. Like yeah, while they're walking around it's fine, but you're not gonna while they're running, galloping. You're no, it's not gonna happen, right? I know this. I mean, obviously, there's no saddle for a reason, right? Um, but I am curious, right? I am curious. If they're worried about the riders falling off of the horses, right? Why, um, why do they not have a better stabilization system on the horse? Like, for instance, what I mean by that is, like, you got the reins, and you got the holsters, right? You got your foot holsters, you got your reins. Why is there no mechanism to brace the racer himself in connection with the horse? Is it because they want the racer to be able to get away really fast if something happens or jump off if the horse happens to, take a front flip? I think that's what happened to Silent Suzuka, right? But she didn't have a rider on her. I don't think she might have. Might have actually. I think Silent Suzuka threw their rider off and then like started running backwards on the track and then flipped over the railing or something and passed away. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah.
Sport Silk is special for me because a few years ago I used to ride Almond Eye.
Good on you, girl. Sayonara in your last race. Almond wins.
She was very special to me and to the racing fans. The horse who got the Group 1 record in Japan. So yeah, Silk Racing Silk is very special to me.
That's what's up. Oh. You know what's crazy? Those commercials. That's you know who makes those commercials? You know who makes those kind of commercials?
We jockeys and trainers, we felt very lonely without the crowd during the pandemic, but definitely to have that big crowd that we were used to on Nakayama Racecourse for the Harry Makinen was of course a big thrill.
Because if we made a commercial, then the commercial would just be about the man and the woman high-fiving and then chilling and drinking some coffee. All the extra
in
stuff
Japan took part of this event.
This is over-exaggeration, overkill.
Where Almond Eye didn't succeed, Equinox did win that Harry Makinen, that important Harry Makinen.
Equinox goes to the front. The son of Kitasan Black has a 2 or 3 legs margin.
Kitasan Black out there, bro.
It will be Equinox's Harry Makinen. Equinox wins at
Equinox
Christophe
wins.
Lemaire.
Yeah. Once again, Equinox has shown his class. Everybody on the racecourse noticed that Equinox was a true champion, and from that point I thought, well, Equinox is no more beatable by any horse in Japan. Let's see how he can do abroad.
Oh yeah, and it's a champion in Japan. If we don't get Equinox in Umamasume, I'll be surprised.
Hi.
In Dubai, for once, when he entered the track, I thought he was fresh and he would be very keen during the race.
Like, why can't we get this POV during our career mode, bro? I want first-person view, and I know you can do it. Don't even try it. I know Sage can do this.
The crowd and
make it first-person so we can run.
This big atmosphere
first-person view.
In
I know they can. I've seen it. I think the JP game already has it. That's like the dopest view, bro. If you're making content, why would you not run first-person view?
There was no horses to make the run.
I would run first-person view every single race
for a while. It's the first time in Dubai. He's the best horse of the race, in my opinion. Let's play like strong guys. I had no fear to let him run early on.
And Equinox wasting no time here, immediately to the front.
With the car following in the inside track, he just looked around and put his ears in front, and then his talent did the rest.
Equinox is still going strong. Here is the titan of the world's turf. He is Equinox. He scores for Japan.
You know, Larry has, I know him very well, and he's got always the good word to express what everybody can see.
You know what? That's a really, that's a rich team now.
English horses, tough horses. You have to be.
I mean, I know there's rich
to win a race like this. So I think it was the proper word for Equinox on that day.
I wish I could own a race horse. I know that sounds weird.
The Takarazuka Kinen is A little bit tricky race. We run on the inner track of Hanshin.
Not even because I like the ride.
So the straight is quite short.
My thing
Jockeys
is,
have to be careful of
I want
not
to
being
be able to have
too
one
far back or to go too quick early
for two
on.
reasons.
Many
One,
champion horses
I know my
lost
daughter likes horses.
in that
And then
particular
two,
race. So
I
to be
know
honest, I was a bit worried. Even
it's
if
a
I
good
had
investment.
confidence on Equinox, I was worried about how can I give my horse the best ride. I didn't do that well. The horse stumbled a little bit at the start, and he lost momentum to get the position. So from the start, I was in trouble.
Geraldina settled quite well under Yu Takatake, but quite a way back, and so too is Equinox.
So I said, okay, I'm going to ride a quiet race at the back of the field, and let's see what happened coming to the last corner.
But as they head to the final turn,
see what I'm saying? That's what I be wondering. That's what I be wondering. Who comes up with the game plan strategy? Do they come up with it on the fly?
I decided to
Is it
come
predetermined?
on the
Do they
outside
game plan
because
before the
inside
race?
track was terrible.
And here comes Equinox.
Sounds like he has 2 or 3 game plans that he just keeps out of his head, depending on how they start.
To be honest, I was lucky it was Equinox to win that race.
Yeah, what's up with the knees?
What he
the
did
knees right there.
was,
That's what I was talking about. Like, why can't you just
was very special and on
like
that
that?
race, I
Yeah,
have to say that
just squat it
Equinox won
down.
the race,
Like, what's up with the
not
knees
jockey.
like this on his back instead of just squatting down a little bit? He got his he's digging in the horse's back with his knees. Is that painful? I'm pretty sure that's painful for the horse.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Matter of fact, I know it is. Warships, bro. Yeah. That's a good game to
We
play.
used to
That's
say that good horses make good jockeys. I just ride
like a
them
slower
safely
pace
to
battle
beat the job.
type game.
The impression that everybody had when
I think
we
it's the
saw him on
only
the track
warship game
was
out.
definitely the best evidence
Kind of like War Thunder.
that he was made for racing.
I'm surprised. That's not a part of War.
For me,
I'm
Tenno
surprised
Show
Warship
has always
and
been a
World of
very
Warships
special race
and War
because
Thunder
there's
didn't
only
team up.
one Tenno Show in the world. The Emperor's
It's like
Cup
I'm
is
surprised World of
only in
Tanks
Japan.
is still
On that
there.
day,
The
the
War
Emperor
Thunder
was
around.
on the stand and he was watching us.
They're off and racing. Northbridge shows early pace.
Like World of Tanks does half of what War Thunder does. Then,
I realized that we broke the record when I watched the clock. I thought, wow, just wow.
He will go on and win.
Louise, bro is out there.
Equinox goes back to back
way
in
out
the Tenno
there.
Show.
That feeling was very special to go for the Emperor. It means a lot. I'm still a bit emotional by this moment. I thought after the Tenno Show the horse would improve in condition. I had no fear about the horse's ability to perform again. His groom also told me that the horse was at his best, very confident, not stressed, no big pressure like, oh, what will happen if I lose or something. No, I was just focused, very concentrated, but very confident.
Very confident.
When you saw him walking in the paddock before the race, he was very calm and confident. As soon as he went onto the track, he knew already what he had to do.
Set for the start of the Japan Cup. They're under starters' orders and they're off and racing to the roar of the crowd, and they all get away well.
イクイノックス、あとは1番のリバティアイランドタイトルホルダー、そしてスターズ・オン・アースとドーリエス、先頭ここで変わった、あっという間に後続を突き放す2番イクイノックス、2番手は1番のリバティアイランド上がった、スターズ・オン・アースがまた差を詰めてこようとする、その後ドーリエス、先頭はイクイノックスゴールイン、イクイノックスです。
After the winning post, okay, I was relieved. I was very confident before the race. We did the job. I was relieved, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have a good moment for the rest of the day, you know. Then when I came back to the stand and I saw the people reaction, then I thought, oh, that's not like usual. There is something more in the air. And when I saw the groom came to the horse crying, I couldn't hold myself, and I thought, wow, this horse is just phenomenal. At the end, when he retired, he just reached his peak as a mature athlete. He was at his best, in my opinion.
The horse is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I said that with Almondai, you know, and I couldn't expect to relieve and to ride such a good horse. But it happened, and I feel blessed to have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, that's it. That's it for the reacts for today. That's it for the reacts for today. We can get into some gameplay. All righty. All right. Now we're about to get into some gameplay. So I'm gonna end the react section of this portion of this, and then we're gonna restart, and it's gonna be Libra. Libra runs the shit. Yeah. You know how we do. All right.